Immigrants and the U.S. border are front and center in the Trump administration today as the president's Secretary of State visits Mexico and the House Speaker visits the U.S.-Mexico border. All of this stoking fears in millions of undocumented immigrants. Victor Oquendo is in the newsroom with the latest tonight. Victor.
Lori, President Trump and his team focusing on the U.S. border, laying out plans for the enforcement of immigration laws.
In a more aggressive approach than previous presidents,
we will have strong borders again.
The Trump administration issuing new guidelines that direct immigration and border agents to deport any undocumented immigrant charged or convicted, or if an immigration officer believes they are a security risk, including misdemeanors or traffic violations, sparking fear in many immigrant communities.
We've noticed a lot of changes. The amount of phone calls that we're receiving has increased dramatically.
Immigration attorney Adonia Simpson says they're trying to keep up. However, these new guidelines do not affect dreamers, those brought to the U.S. illegally as children, but the White House leaving some wiggle room.
There's a prioritization of how we deal with immigration, both illegal and then legal, and we'll have more on that later.
Meanwhile, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly arrived in Mexico for meetings on security, immigration, trade, and the border with Mexican President Enrique Peña Nieto, who canceled his meeting with Trump last month.
The relationship with Mexico is phenomenal right now.
Back in the U.S., House Speaker Paul Ryan toured the Texas-Mexico border with Border Patrol in an effort to better understand border security.
And late tonight, the Trump administration overturned an Obama-era guidance that allowed transgender students to use public bathrooms and locker rooms that match their identity. Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen responding, saying in part, this lamentable decision can lead to hostile treatment of transgender students. In the newsroom tonight, I'm Victor Oquendo, Local 10 News.